Welcome back to day 2. Today is going to be all about the law of attraction, and I'm excited for this one because the law of attraction came into my life like about a year ago, I'd say, and I've been going ham with that shit. I just want to say that I'm not an expert on the law of attraction as much as I maybe wish I was, or pretend like I am. I'm not. So I did a lot of my own research. Like, I've watched a lot of videos and read a lot of articles. So if you want to be properly educated, then I would recommend doing the same. Let's just do it. The first time that a lot of people hear about the law of attraction, if they're kind of skeptical on all this sort of stuff, they don't really believe in it, or it's like they don't really have an open mind about it. And so the thing with the law of attraction is to have a positive mindset to attract good things in your life. So for the rest of this video, if you're slightly skeptical, just try to keep a positive mindset, try to keep an open mind, because if you don't even believe in it in the first place, then it's not even gonna work for you. So once again, I have my notebook full of notes, and I just want to start by reading the definition for you, which is the belief that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. So overall, it is our ability to attract positive or negative things in our life based on whatever we're focusing on, and all of our thoughts will eventually turn into things. What's so cool about the law of attraction is that there's no limits upon what you can attract. So if you believe it, then it can become. So before I dive into how it works, I found a really good article that relates the law of attraction kind of to karma. So if you're familiar with karma, if you do something bad or mean, then something bad will happen to you. That's like the best way I can explain karma. I feel like that's a good definition of karma. So if you're more familiar with karma, then just think of the law of attraction kind of like that. Now let's take a deep dive into how it all works. So just remembering that like attracts like. If you're in a good mood and you're happy and you're feeling positive and you're feeling motivated, then you're sending good vibes out into the universe. On the other hand, if you're in a bad mood, if you're stressed, if you're overwhelmed, if you're angry, then you're sending bad vibes into the universe. And what the universe does with these vibrations is it gives things back to you at those same vibrations or the same frequencies. It's kind of interesting because the universe can't decipher which is better for you, giving you back good vibrations or giving you back bad vibrations, and so it just responds to whatever you send it. Simply put, our thoughts and feelings and emotions are requests to the universe to send us back more experiences that are already at those same frequencies. Basically, what this all means, if you want to attract more positive things, then you're gonna have to start having more of a positive mindset. And I mean, if you wanted to attract more negative things, then have a negative mindset. I have a list of 5 things from one of the websites I was looking at that I feel like they're really good things to remember when you're getting started in your law of attraction journey. And those 5 things are: number 1, you choose how to respond to situations throughout the day. Number 2, you choose how you think. Number 3, you choose what you want to focus on. Number 4, you choose what experiences you take part in, and you know which ones feel good for you. And number 5, you are able to choose what is in your future by managing your current thoughts. The law of attraction follows 3 main steps, which are ask, believe, and receive. So now we can. Step 1, ask the universe for what you want and not what you don't want. You always have to focus on the positive and trying to never bring the negative in while you're using the law of attraction. The second part is to believe that you're actually going to make it to your goals. And something else that is really important is to believe in the law of attraction, because if you're employing something in your daily life, or maybe not your daily life, but if you're trying to make use of the law of attraction and you don't even believe in it, then it's not gonna work out very well. And finally, you have to receive the thing that you're attracting by vibrating at the same frequency as it. So it's all about getting your mind to the point of receiving. I'm going to share some simple ways you can change your mindset. The first way is to feel how you would feel once you achieved your goal that you're seeking. Something that would help with this is to focus on the 5 senses. What are you experiencing as a whole being rather than just achieving your goal, just like the feeling inside your stomach? Like, what is going on in every single part of your life at that moment? And if you're going to use this tactic, really, really get into the moment. Just accept that you're living that moment almost, so that it's more realistic. And the next way you can change your mindset is by really thinking about your ideal day. What would it look like? Who would you be with? What activities would you partake in? What would you eat? How would you exercise? That sort of thing. That's really important to just think about to change what you're currently doing. There's lots of ways that you can go about using the law of attraction. Personally, I really like journaling. That's my number one. And my number two, I would say, is visualization. That one's a little bit more difficult. It requires that you really get in the moment and you utilize all 5 of your senses. While I journal, I use I am statements. So I am grateful that this happened to me. I am thankful that I'm in this position. I am doing this. I am experiencing that. Because if I'm saying I am doing these things, then it's like tricking the universe into thinking that I'm already vibing at this frequency, that I would be in a position to receive those things actually. So by saying I am, then you're more likely to attract more things that are vibing at that same frequency. And I already kind of talked about the visualization part, but that's where you utilize all 5 of your senses. And you really have to get into the moment and understand what you're feeling or what you're trying to feel, I guess. You just close your eyes. I sit in my bed before I go to bed and I visualize like a 10-second scene, and it's important that you do repetition of this scene, so it should be pretty simple when you're doing it, so that you can just replay it over and over in your mind. Now that we've covered what the law of attraction is and how to use it, moving forward, just remember that the law of attraction is based entirely upon your mindset. And so the least you can do is try to change your mindset or your reactions in certain situations. That's going to be the number one thing, because without even realizing it, you're constantly sending out these messages to the universe, and the universe is like constantly receiving these messages of, oh, I'm in a bad mood because I just burned my quesadilla, or just other little things like that. And if you let those little things throughout your daily life beat you, then the universe is gonna be like, oh, this bitch weak, and send you more bad stuff. I don't make the rules. You also have to remember, if you're gonna start using the law of attraction, that it's up to you. You have to work for your goals. It's not just I am going to find $100,000 on the ground tomorrow. That's not how it works. You have to work for your goals, but the law of attraction makes it more realistic for you to achieve these goals. So it's one part you being a dedicated individual, and then the other part attracting those things to your life. I'm personally still learning how to use the law of attraction. I love learning more about this thing. I think it's really fascinating, and so I don't have infinite knowledge. I mean, I have some knowledge. Alright, so that's all I have for today. If you take anything away from this video, I hope it's that the law of attraction is constantly at work in your life. So just try to start shifting your reaction to certain situations to make your mindset a little bit more positive. If you want to, get a journal. You know, it doesn't have to be specifically for the law of attraction, but just start writing things out. I am grateful for this. I am thankful for this. And I wish you the best of luck. Alright, goodbye. Have a beautiful day. Hopefully your law of attraction life starts now. Okay, bye.